To Leah Hill, who teaches kindergarten at ASU Preparatory Academy. And Ms. Hill, you're one of our Teach for America teachers, which means our Teach for America teachers generally, when they're in college, were not thinking about going into teaching initially, and then they got into Teach for America. So what prompted you to pursue Teach for America, to pursue education?
Well, I graduated from George Washington University with an undergraduate degree in psychology originally. But when it came, about halfway through my year, I was kind of like, you know what, when I leave here, I want to be able to have an impact. And I want to come out of college and actually make a difference and do something that I found worthwhile. It just so happened someone had mentioned that I could potentially be a good candidate for Teach for America, and I said, you know what, why not try it out? So I applied, and lo and behold, out of 50,000 people, 5,000 were chosen, and I happened to be one of them. So my life definitely did kind of like a tailspin in a completely different direction. But I think it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me, honestly.
Well, the best thing that's ever happened to us. Yeah, I know it's an incredibly competitive program, and they get the best of the best. And so it's a real testament to you that you're selected and
Thank you.
Not surprised. When you're applying for Teach for America, did they ask you what sort of grade do you want to teach, or how is it that you came to teach kindergarten?
Well, they do ask you some general questions. They'll ask you what kind of region you want to be placed in, what grade levels, what ages you'd be interested in working with, and even subject matter, science, elementary ed, etc. And I knew I love kids, so I was like, younger age groups are great. Elementary sounds awesome. And I actually originally applied for one of the higher lower L classes, so second grade, third grade. And you guys needed an opening for kindergarten. I said, why not? And I think it's been amazing. I didn't know what was in store for me when I got to this age group, but it's been amazing. The kids are just astounding. They surprise me and leave me scratching my head every day, and they grow so fast. So it's been great.
Isn't it amazing from the beginning of the year to see the growth in our students? It's been just amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and sometimes you kind of miss seeing that growth on a day-to-day basis, but sometimes I literally find myself stopping and looking at them and just think, wow, what a difference, what a change. They're so big, they know so much. And it's really exciting to look back and see the progress and the growth that they've made throughout a year. So it's really rewarding.
Very nice.
Really rewarding.
And so what are some of the things that you're working on in your kindergarten class?
Well, currently we're working on traveling around the world, and we are in Africa. So today, specifically, we're going to be talking about Egypt and the mummies, the tombs, and they're really excited about it. We just introduced it. So we're going to be doing habitats for our summative, and ours is the desert. So I know that the students are going to be really excited about all the things they can do and talk about and learn about in Egypt specifically, that are, of course, going to be tied to their desert theme when we get to our summatives at the end of May. We do have a field trip coming up to Tomachaw Farms, and again, we're kind of talking about communities throughout the entire year, whether that be habitats or people. So the farms being one of those animal communities that are contained. So we're going to be taking a field trip in 2 weeks, and I know the kids are already pumped. They've had great opportunities being able to visit the zoo and go to the Children's Museum, and I think we're going to try the Science Museum coming up as well. So we're really looking forward to that, and of course, if parents are interested, we are more than happy to welcome them on our field trip with us, and it's always a great experience for the kids, for us teachers, and for the parents to share that with them.
I like when you go on field trips because it makes great pictures for the newsletter.
Yes.
So that's
We
good.
get awesome pictures of them. They have a blast.
You mentioned you went to college back east. Is that where you're originally from?
I am. I'm originally from Rochester, New York, born and raised, and then I did go to Washington, D.C. To go to school at George Washington University.
And so what are your impressions of Arizona, being out here now for about, 7 or 8 months?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Arizona is so vastly different than what I had ever experienced up to this point. A lot of times I had to stop and kind of look around and kind of take it all in, but it's extraordinary out here. I love the weather. I love how beautiful it is with the mountains. The people have been amazing. So it's been an incredible experience moving here, getting used to things, and really kind of turning into a pseudo-Arizonian, if you will.
Nice.
So
that's good.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
And you've also, in addition to your teaching duties, have become a coach here at ASU Prep, coaching volleyball in the fall.
Yeah.
And now this semester you're coaching the co-ed junior high soccer team, right?
That's right. I am currently coaching the co-ed junior high soccer team, and it is such a rewarding experience to go from, working with our youngest age group to going and working with our middle schoolers. Is a jump, but the kids are really enthusiastic. They work really hard, and they're having a blast, and they're starting to win, and it's really starting to come together. So I'm looking forward to the second half of our season. My free time. When I have free time, it's limited, but I really enjoy spending time with my roommate. We like to just, do a lot of low-key things. We'll sit out, read books, we'll cook a lot. I've been cooking much more, so any new recipes, let me know. I'm trying to grow that. And just getting to know Arizona. We like to kind of travel around the area and kind of learn more about Phoenix. What Teach for America has done for me and this placement here is I originally wanted to be a counselor and work with kids, and now coming here and working here, I see that there's so much work and support that can be done for these students that if I do ever leave teaching, I don't think I'll be leaving the school systems very far behind. I think I'll still be in the school system and giving a different kind of support. So it's been an eye-opening experience.
Well, that is great news for students, because I think you're a great educator. It's hard to tell if this is your first year as a teacher, because you've grasped it so well. And our students love you. We love having you here, and you keep up the good work. Thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I love it.
Okay.